I'm Deja Dion. I follow me on Instagram at Deja Dion as well, and follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel.
See, I'll make sure y'all subscribe, and we well over 100 right now, right?
Right, we're at 120.
Nice. So how's the vlogging? How is the talk to us a little? Because last time we were working to get to 100. Last time you were on the platform, and now you're over 100. That goal has become a standard, and you're pumping out that content. So talk to us a little bit about your channel and the growth that you've seen.
Well, the growth is like crazy. It's mind blowing because like every time I post a new vlog, my views like just go up within hours. Normally it would like take days just for like my views to be up there. So that's definitely like crazy. And then vlogging is going well. I'm getting like more comfortable behind the camera. Before like I would think about it too much and just be kind of like awkward, but I'm starting to like show the people more and just be more comfortable behind the camera and just talk to you guys more. I love to like talk to everyone in the section. So the growth is tremendous and I'm loving every bit of it. I'm ready to continue to grow and just take my channel to the next level and just keep going.
I love to hear it. Hey, y'all gotta pardon me because we getting into some music, so I done kick my feet up. You know, I got my fur blanket on my legs. You know, I'm getting comfortable, Ace, because we about to vibe. So Deja, when you and I had the conversation about you being a Pusha T fan, you know, I think one of the first questions I had for you was you from Virginia? You know, I didn't understand it. So help me understand or tell us about how you became a Pusha T fan.
Well, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio to start. And how did I become a Pusha T fan? I just remember like my dad playing Clips a lot. And then I was a Clips fan. And then I got to like, I want to say like my freshman year of high school. And I was in the car with my dad and he was playing Pusha T's Darkest Before Dawn album. And I was like, who is this? And he was like, this Pusha. And I'm like, no way. And then I would listen to it on the way to school like every day. Then I started to listen to like his more albums. And then I went and like bought shirts. I was trying to wait till he got on tour. I'm still trying to find like a Pusha T vinyl. But every time I go on tour, I can't. They don't have it. It's on back order. So yeah, that's really how I became a Pusha T fan. Like my dad's he's a big Pusha T fan, and we kind of like bond over that, and you know, talk his music. And I'm excited to be here to listen to the music with y'all.
Oh man! So now I understand why you told me that was his best album. See, you got that emotional connection to that album.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it. It's all good. I love the fact that that music means something to you. Because really, I wouldn't want to have a conversation with you about music if music didn't matter to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Pusha T is one of those artists that if you say that he's your favorite rapper, then I know music matters to you. Because every time he goes to make a album, like it's like he's working on a masterpiece.
Right.
So
and he owned it too. Like, did you? I don't know if he just did like an interview. I think it was like with the Breakfast Club. I think, and he said they were talking about like the beef with Drake and stuff. And he basically was saying, you know, I don't want to do a song with him. You know, basically noting that, you know, he don't need to do no song with Drake just to be who Pusha T is. You know, and most people don't get that.
Yeah, and if you look at that whole beef, you know, like he stayed true to himself the entire time. You know, and it seemed like a massive machine was on the other side, but he didn't waver, he didn't change. He actually just kept living his life. Ace, we good?
Can you hear me? Are we good?
Oh man, perfect. I mean, so I asked you to be a part of this conversation because I mean, you my guy when it comes to music, when it comes to rap. You know, like you my source for everything hip hop. So
I appreciate that.
So talk to us about, you know, what you're expecting out of this album.
Honestly, I try to go into albums with a clean slate. I try not to base them off other things, and not expect too much. That way, you can, really gauge it for what it is and not what you expecting it to be. But we talking about Pusha T here, so if I'm expecting anything, you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for bars out of him, But if I hear that Kanye and Pharrell are producing this, I'm looking for beats out of this world, So, and I'm kind of looking for a classic, honestly. So yeah.
So that was the scary part. I'm not gonna lie. So like my love for hip hop, this album can't fail.
No.
This album has to be a classic. Why? Because Kanye got 6 songs, Pharrell got 6 songs, Jay-Z is a feature. That's like three-fourths of the culture right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be a classic. So that's the high hopes that I had for the album. And yeah, man, I'm interested in seeing if we think it delivered. All right, so let's get into the first track, Brambleton. And I'll also tell y'all, so and I'll go ahead and keep it 100 with the chat. I did give the album a listen last night as I was working. So I will go back to my Twitter feed because I was putting an emoji beside the track. So I'm gonna give you guys the emoji, right? And I want y'all to see if you can understand why this was the emoji. All right, the emoji where it's like the yellow face and he's got his eyes open. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like eyes wide.
Yeah, the shock look.
Yeah, the shock look. Yeah, the shock look. So first track, that was the emoji that I tweeted, after I heard it.
They're gonna die. We was
Sheesh.
Man. That man be talking, right?
Buying Biggies, but was riding on some Tupac-ish.
She heard it too.
So talk to me, man. What's y'all's thoughts on why that was my emoji?
Man, he came out the gate with it. In typical Pusha fashion, he don't only rhyme his his words, but he also rhyme his cadence, which do. You know what I mean? He rhymes every syllable, and he packs syllables in the bars. So it's like, and sometimes he'll even space it out, but every bar matches each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
What about you, Deja? What's your thoughts on the track?
The way Pusha it's like classic Pusha, just to mix his words and just put it all together. It's like Pusha has that way of creating a song, and then it's like you listening to it and you just stop and be like, what? Like, did he just say that? Go back. Like, it's this track is kind of like typical Pusha.
Yeah. So the first 10 seconds, I felt like, okay, I kind of exhaled. I was like, okay, he didn't let me down. That was the first 10 seconds, right? And then, you still got to get through the album, but it's like we on the same page right here, right now. Like, we good.
100.
And then I listened to it, and this was one of the ones I had to go back and listen to it again, because as I'm listening to it, I'm Googling the title of the song, Brambleton, and it's a street. It's like, okay, you know, when I was in my prime rapper days, I know when we talked about streets, like it was very personal tracks. So then I listened to it again. I'm hearing Pusha say some things, and I'm like, oh, like these some after 10 years, past that, what is it called when you pass legal
limitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're getting past that part, so we're talking about some things now. So that's why I had that look. So if y'all didn't pick up on that, definitely go back and give that one a listen. All right, next track. So the title of the song is "Let the Smokers Shine the Coops," and the emoji that I picked is an open book. Okay. So I'm starting to recall the flow, like the beat crazy. Without looking at the track list, who y'all think made that beat? Pusha or, I mean, not Pusha, Pharrell or Kanye? I need answers for the first one too. But let's stick right here where we at.
I'm gonna go Kanye with that one. I can see him bopping to that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then I also see. No, I'm gonna stick with Kanye.
You brought the bop into it. I could definitely see Kanye bop into that. Because I was saying Pharrell until you said bop. And yeah. Kanye might when it comes to like beat making, he might got the most legendary bop.
Yeah, man. Like, he get to groove up that joint.
when he get to that point, it's like I need to make sure I'm listening, because maybe I'm missing something. Because
Word.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Kanye with that one. What about the Brambleton? I'm definitely hearing for that Pharrell there.
Yeah, for sure. But they both like to get out they natural element with beat making, so that's why any of them could go for a toss up for real. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Pharrell on that one.
All right. So let the smokers shine the coops. Show credits. So let the smokers shine the coops is produced by Pharrell.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wrong off rip.
Wow. All right.
That sound like a Hell Has No Fury.
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah. Absolutely. 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 It was very slept on, by the way.
Yeah, no doubt. The track with them in the locks is I think.
Come on, man. Like, I'm trying to get through this album, Ace. Like you, you bring back the memories. You know, you gotta go listen to that right now.
Classic. Shade classic.
All right. So next we have "Dreaming of the Past" featuring Kanye West. I give y'all all the information. What's y'all thoughts on it? What's your early thoughts on it?
Man. Well, just the beat, the beat alone, man, is outrageous. You know, anything with that sample wine voice on it, man, and you can tell that's Ye. You can tell that's Ye. You know,
Yeah, I was definitely about to bring up the sample. Like that just makes you think of like Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
So the emoji that I tweeted out was the talking one, like you talking, are you talking that talk?
Yeah.
So I remember this track, and I remember saying to myself, like, Pusha really talking to his peers. Like, this isn't, when he talking to y'all, he not talking to us. Like,
Right.
he talking to his peers. Like, I'm better than y'all at my age, living the life I live. Like, to Deja's point, never wavering from who I am, accepting my level of popularity, like all that stuff that come with the game. Like, I'm good,
Right.
but I'm better than y'all.
It's delivering on what I was thinking it was going to do. Pusha talking crazy as usual. You see, I don't think too many people could sit down, sit down and just keep it authentic as he do. You know what I mean? And still be on par with it. So
That's a big one. Authentic. Pusha T's definitely authentic, and I think that's why I like him so much, because since I've been a fan of him, he's never changed who he was.
you ain't lying there.
That might be why I'm a fan.
Fact though.
And then you take that and you match that with rapping, and he's a musical genius as well. I think he just got it like that in my eyes.
Yeah.
Pusha is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. At the end of the day, he's that rapper. I think that's where he'll leave his mark. When people say that, and I know music got different genres and stuff, but when it comes to that, like, authentic hip hop, he's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. And that's all the big dogs. So that's why he's able to get those features. That's why he's able to get those produced albums, because, hey, dog, he was very, very real in those interviews. Him and Ye be going at it. Ye going through all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
imagine still working with somebody when they just getting on your nerves. Like,
Right.
Hey man, we gonna fight and all, but we still gotta do this album. I mean, that's, again, just a level of respect. It's crazy. Definitely a music genius. What up, Petey? You hear that laugh in the back, yo?
Yeah.
Like, that come from a place.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That come from a place, like, when they said, rest his soul, the best Joker actor, in my opinion, was the Dark Knight, Heath Ledger. And, they said, well, he had to go to play that character. And that's the only other person that I know that has been able to laugh like that. And that's the same Push that, he in the interview, Deja seen it, he's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, life is great.
Yeah. Push special, man. Push special. If I always say, man, if you listen to this dude, man, dude, he missed it. He missed the real era for him by like 5 years. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people can't even listen to Push and catch all that he's saying because his bars be so layered.
Push needed a Kanye West for us to see that side of him that's like
no holds bar.
No holds bar. Like, and then got the production to make it a classic, because he always been talking, and if you listen to the music, it's like he's saying, if you turn off the beats, it's like the content is the same. But then you turn on the beats, and it's like you can see these different phases of his career, from grinding. But then the next song that you hear from the clips is, when the last time you heard it like this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's what we saw from them with a large part of their early career. And then, the different phases after that. And then since he been with good music, it's been all just like You just ain't done with it. And you know that contract off. Like, I ain't gonna get into that. But
hey, people talk about BT Exodus is something serious, bro.
oh my gosh. All right, so let's go to rock and roll. Well, from what y'all heard, I already know the tweet that I put for that one, which was well, I'll let y'all. I want to hear y'all's feedback first.
From what I heard, the Kid Cudi. I'm not typically a big fan of Kid Cudi, to be honest with you. But I like the beat, and Pusha sound like he was about to go off. Is what I will say.
Yeah.
Just being transparent with you, I'm not the hugest Kid Cudi fan, especially in that setting right there. But I don't know how the song was about to develop, so I can't say much.
That's funny because I'm not really a huge Kid Cudi fan either. But I feel like anything with like Pusha and Kanye, I normally like, so I don't really have no complaints, regardless if Kid Cudi's on it. I mean, but like but yeah, I'm just not a fan of Kid Cudi.
So the tweet I put out for this one was a radio. And honestly, like this the one that might take it out of that flawless victory masterpiece conversation for me. But it just all depends on how it grows on me. Cause I feel like the energy behind it was like, let's make you a more of a household name. Like, let's get you on the radio.
Right.
And I don't care nothing about that when it comes to Pusha T and music. Right now, how the song is sitting with me, it's like 50-50. That's the one that I can't look at and say, oh nah, that was a hit. But then I'm looking at the first day numbers and it's up there. It's 16,000 plays. The next one outside of the ones that came out early is 18,000, Dreaming of the Past with Kanye, and then the intro, of course, at 16,000. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. So I can't fault him for it. I'm just saying, for me personally, like, yeah, I felt that algorithm behind it.
Yeah. I will say, a good friend of mine once told me, like, those albums like Daytona, where it got that limited amount of tracks, they took some tracks out of there. And it was more of a piece of art, but when they throw them fillers in there, like you said, it take away from like that flawlessness of it. My dog Streets told me that. He's like, if an artist and people starting to do it. So yeah, I definitely feel like that was like the radio track, and like you said, it's doing the numbers because it got Kanye, Kid Cudi, and Push on it. So everybody wants to hear it.
I didn't even look at it like that.
So everybody wants to hear that.
And you put it like that, it's probably showing up on different playlists.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? And just because of the names on it alone, I'm pretty sure out of this entire album, that's the track that's showing up on, Rap Caviar.
100%. 100%. Anybody that went to college in the late 2000s wanted to hear that song just because of the names on it.
Yeah. So how does that make y'all feel though? Are y'all okay with that, or is it like? Because I feel like that just reveals how music is being fed to us to make us almost like it.
Right. I agree with you, and it's why I separate the two. From a fan perspective, it's whatever. Do what you gotta do to get those numbers. I like to see a black man get paid. You feel what I'm saying? But as a hip hop fan, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, that's the other side of me. But as a music fan, get your money, get those streams, get those radio plays with Kid Cudi. That's a money play. Whatever. But as a hip hop fan, I'm gonna skip that always. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But
I just gotta listen to it more.
Yeah, it may grow on me.
Yeah, and if it grow on me, then he got a flawless album. And if it doesn't, then it like that's just the one. And man, you know, if he was here, I would tell him the same thing, and like we would both have to like be able to live with that, because I wouldn't change how I feel on it right now. So Asian actually talked about something in the chat. He said the Kid Cudi track had some controversy with it. Before the album released, Cudi spoke on his relationship with Ye and how it was recording last year, and how he and Ye are not friends. So fans looking at the track, I'm guessing looking at the track to, you know, see what they talking about and seeing if, you know, people always knows it basically.
Trying to pick up on his messages.
Yeah, and they did do that. The kids see ghosts. Which crazy is didn't get a lot of media attention. So next track, called My Bluff.
Everything don't need to be addressed. The pull-ups like a FedEx truck.
I like that he got right back to it.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a good example right there what I was talking about earlier, like that he ma. You know what I mean? Like how he moves, dog. This dude, he's rapping the syllables, yo. Like he nasty, yo. He nasty. It's crazy how you do that. I think that might be my favorite track so far. What y'all think, though?
Hey,
What up, B?
I ain't gonna hold you long.
Hold up, stream. We got a special call-in guest right now. We got Byron Carr.
Hey, hold on.
Yo,
I'm on the fifth song.
talk to him, B.
Hey, I mean, I might have to do my 25. That nigga said, hey, chat. I'm in the shower. I'm winding down from a hard week. I got my lemon lavender candle lit. I got an incense lit, and I'm like, let me check this album out. You know, I ain't got nothing against Pusha T. This nigga said, flew the bitch out the cube. But I ain't go to show you what you could have done. There was a lot of other stuff in the other stuff, but like I'm really, hey, Pusha, hold on. Then the song before, hey, see, he say, oh, the mansion up on my wall. Like, what? Hey, I don't know. I mean, I'm in a different mood. I've been looking for some different vibes, bro. Like when I drive to work, 30-minute, 40-minute commute, and I don't want to be hot, like rah, gangsta nigga shooting up all the time. But like Pusha doing this thing right now, bro. That nigga say you track hard niggas ain't. Hey, Pusha really? He really in his bag right now.
Hey, and this really your first time being introduced to him, right?
No, facts. Like I'm listening to music from a different space now, so yeah, they got some stuff going on, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the middle of the song, chat. Like song 4, just so you remember. I had to start it over. I said, he ain't say that. Oh man, I can't wait to. I'm gonna have to really follow with it. But like I said, I ain't gonna hold you long. I just want you to know, listening to that Pusha. So,
hey, we right there with you, man. We getting censored right now. We only getting like 30 seconds in at a time, but I mean, we getting enough in to really hear some things. All right, B, we appreciate you calling in, bro.
Okay, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Byron Kyra, man. When you can get a Florida boy, a Virginia rapper,
We doing something here.
you might be on to something.
Right. Asia.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a little doubt in your voice before B called in about who produced that one.
I'm in the middle. I don't know. I don't know who to go with.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
Cause like that just sounds like well, of course it remind me of like Pusha.
Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite artist overall, Deja? Is it Pusha T, or do you like a singer or another artist more?
Like favorite rapper
Or
over.
just in general, like when you like to listen to music. Like Jasmine Sullivan, my favorite R&B singer, but I listen to rap more than I listen to Jasmine Sullivan.
Well, it's honestly it's hard for me to say Fox because I don't like when I go to listen to music. It's kind of like I don't just like I'm gonna listen to rap. It's kind of weird. Like I'll hit shuffle. I'm really all over the place when it comes to my music. Like if I hit shuffle, you'll hear like some Jimi Hendrix. If I hit shuffle again, you'll hear some Busta Rhymes. If I hit shuffle again, you might Jasmine Sullivan and all that stuff. But my music taste is really like kind of all over. So when someone asks me like, who's your favorite artist? I kind of gotta go the genre route.
Music head for real.
She driving bars, ain't she, Ace?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, one thing I will give myself credit for is knowing how to bring people together.
Yeah.
That ain't a lot.
That's crazy that, you know, just to have that perspective on music and to say, like, ask me about the genre. Don't ask me about the person. Ask me about the genre. That's amazing right there.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right, so you know, in pure Pusha fashion, it's only 12 tracks to this. So we on track number 9. Scrape It Off, featuring Lil Uzi. See what we can do.
I'ma definitely call Kanye on that one, but I'ma also say like how Ace when you were saying you're not really like a Kid Cudi fan. Same with this, like I'm not a Lil Uzi fan all like that, to be honest. And it kind of like this don't remind me of Pusha in a sense. Like it's kind of giving like that
I hear you.
auto tune kind of feel in the beginning. That kind of like Lil Uzi and like Travis Scott vibe. I'm not really big on that, so I'm not gonna add this one to my playlist.
Not two songs keeping it from being flawless.
And it's crazy because I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. It's not the best thing I done heard, especially not right at the Call My Bluff. He got them sandwiched in there too. As I'm looking at this, so yeah, that's definitely not my favorite thing, and especially he let Uzi Vert open up, but
yeah, that really took me by surprise.
Yeah, but we might hear something on the second verse that's crazy. So, like I said, I can't dispel it before I hear it a couple more times.
Yeah,
I gotta sit with it.
But Deja definitely kind of opened my eyes to, you know, really what this song was, because I didn't. Here's the thing: I knew it was another song that I had in question, but I couldn't remember, you know, what it was. And I think this one is it. You know, and well, I'm gonna start the next song. Let me see what I put for Scrape It Off. I just got a thumbs up. I don't even know why. All right, so I'm gonna start Hit Me Clearly, and then I'm gonna confirm something before I say it. Man, it's gonna get so crazy when you get past 30 seconds. Man, I stayed there for a minute.
He get a good lather in, he get them jumping jacks and them high knees.
So
You get the running.
So what's y'all's initial thoughts on that track?
Well, I'd probably say, the beat is my favorite thing. That is my, my type of beat. I love that beat, and it's classic Push coming on there. You can tell he put himself in the space for that one.
So
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely like classic Push. I like the beat as well. And then like when it comes to like beats like that like remind me of just like my dad playing music back in the day that I was messing with, it just kind of gives me that feel. Like I'm rocking with Hear Me Clearly.
Yeah,
interesting enough, those tracks, which may end up being some of the best tracks on the whole album, came after those questionable songs.
yeah, yeah. And I'm looking at the credit screen right now that you got up on here, and I see that Sean Carter is, and that Hear Me Clearly make me feel like he has something to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Asian going crazy. He said that Scrape It Up come on at a day party. But Asian got that ear for it.
I feel you, Asian. Above the
Listen,
beat.
I respect it.
Yes,
I respect
sir.
it, man. I respect it. Hey, and I ain't going to a day party, so. All right, open air. Let's get
Selling
it.
cocaine in the open air. Out on the balcony, goats and share. Just got the word that the coast is.
Oh,
I stopped that.
oh, you stop. Oh, okay.
Deja.
Yes.
Let's get that. Let's start that from the top.
You broke just you turning on the lights.
You wrote
Bro, just come out and talk.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I knew he was about to slide. That's why I told you to start it over. I knew he was about to slide because just that beat in the back, like like it's just yeah.
Man, I might have a new favorite track on this joint.
And it's 2 minutes, and it's 2 minutes and 12 seconds long. Like, man.
He going crazy.
Whoever produced this one might take that crown.
Yeah.
But his album.
You hear what he said though? Ain't no 20s in my circle. We Sosa's here.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Whoever made this song might take the crown.
Who you think it is before you click on it?
I'm going with I'm going with Pharrell.
Whistle make me agree.
I want to say Kanye, but I like Pharrell been surprising us all night. So
I'm gonna go with Pharrell.
I'm gonna go with Pharrell.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
Pharrell.
Yep.
Pharrell. Hey. I might need that Pharrell and Jay collab for 12 tracks. Did I say that out loud? Like, that's why I'm out here getting censored right now, because I'm saying stuff like that, yo. Chill, Fox.
Hey, I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, man. All right, so last track, I Pray For You. I was absolutely happy to see Malice on this album. Being a teenager, being a teenager and clips coming out and being in Virginia, really feeling that sense of belonging in the hip hop game. That was special. I'm from Virginia. But that was special. So yeah, that was the clips.
Yeah.
So to see Malice on here, oh man, it meant a lot.
Me too. I feel the same exact way.
I think I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all I was saying. Just to hear Malice, I feel the same exact way. To hear them both on the same track.
Yeah, especially for like people who are Clips fans as well, or like really Pusha T fans. If you know, you know.
Fact.
Mm-hmm. If you know, you know. I think I just found my new sound. If you know, you know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add that. I appreciate that, Deja. Y'all make sure y'all give her credit. Give her credit for that content creation right there. Shout out to Deja. All right, so I pray for you. Let's get into it. It is one of the longest songs on the album, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Just by eyeballing some of the tracks, looking like that 3 minutes is the average, but there's a lot of tools there.
Yeah. I think before we get started, I think just seeing Labyrinth on here, it's kind of shocking too, because I don't know if you guys like watch Euphoria or not, but he like produced and created most of the Euphoria soundtrack. So I'm interested to see how this sounds. I mean, to hear how this sounds.
Listen. You know what? That you just connected a lot of dots for me.
I pray for my
if Hov gonna be forever young, then I'm a somersault backwards through these chapters.
Nah, bro. Lightning struck twice on 4 classes.
But all right. So this is what we gonna do. Around here, when I was growing up, it was important to give albums, for an album to get 5 stars. So, we gonna bring that energy back, but we gonna make them arrows. So, how many arrows y'all giving this album?
Who want to go first?
This is like Squid Game. Like, who gonna go first? I'm gonna let y'all do the honors.
So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna give it 5, and I'm gonna give it 5 with as we was talking about technology. I'm gonna give it 5 because there is a skip button. You know what I mean? So I agree with you on those 2 tracks. Those I don't. I'm gonna give them a couple more spins just to make sure, but I don't really foresee me playing those, repeatedly for an extended period of time. But it's really not a problem for me because I know what they are. I know what they're there for. They're there to get those spins. So I'm gonna still give it 5 arrows off top because for me it's that classic push, and if I'm like we was talking about B earlier, you said this is his first time hearing push. So for me, what I do when I hear somebody new like that, I immediately go listen to their last album too. You know what I mean? So
he gonna be blessed.
You know what I'm saying? For a person like that, that's hearing it like that, and they go listen to Daytona and then listen to this album again, that flows really nicely. And it kind of paints, so for me at least, so I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 arrows.
Yeah, and he gonna be able to take that journey really all the way back to My Name Is My Name.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if he keep going and, get introduced to the clips, he gonna actually start feeling like he back home. Like, hold up, like these dudes got like a Florida vibe to him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was that beating on the table vibe. That that had a southern feel to it. That was they were coming out. I remember at the same time with them boys when Jeezy was first hitting the street. So
every hood got somebody that know how to do grinding on the table.
Oh man, come on! I do it right here. I ain't trying to mess with my setup, but come on, man. and you better give me 4 over the beat. So any other final? Oh, go ahead, Deja. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm actually gonna give this a 4 arrows out of 5. It's still good to see like Pusha try something new in a sense with, Lil Uzi and who else was on there? Don Toliver. I'm not really familiar with him, but it's definitely something I'm gonna have to like go back and re-listen to. I did get like that classic Pusha feel. And honestly, that's enough for me. When it comes to Pusha, like as long as Pusha, like it's kind of hard for me to say like, dang, as long as he remains the same and um, I get it. You got to try new things, and like you guys said, you got to do it, for the numbers and the plays and whatnot. But I'm gonna stick with my 4 arrows going up out of 5, and then I'm gonna check back with y'all once I really see if I'm messing with those 2 tracks.
Mm.
Yeah, because I mean, it's modern technology. You can update your.
Yeah.
You can definitely update your arrows. But I like that, man, and definitely a dope conversation, a dope album to start the conversation. We gotta figure out what's gonna be the next work of art, because it doesn't have to be music, but what's the next work of art that we decide to have a conversation about? Because this definitely, I mean, 4s. We looking at a 4.5 average.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good for people that hip hop and rap music. We kind of talk about it in a different way.
My humble opinion, I think we should all pick a classic album to go over too.
I was gonna say that. I think we should like. I didn't want to be the one to be like, if y'all want to, tap into like old albums, old classic albums, and just like share our view on that, because I can go far with that.
Okay, so we just need to pick a night of the week then. That's what it sounds like to me. We need to figure our schedules out so we can pick a night of the week. But yeah, I'm interested in taking that journey, and I know, I love music, so willing to talk about that with anybody.
We up now, next up. Came up out that bottom, earned my stripes, became a stepper. Had to raise the bar, now the bar exceeds your effort. I ain't come up with a silver spoon, had to show my hand young. Graduated college every